Good morning, everybody. This is Hewitt-Coleman, and we're building freedom today at Pebble Spring Farm. See, if we pan around, can you see that smokiness, that haziness in the atmosphere? Well, the people on the FarmCom radio system, the two-way radio system that we have here, it tells us that smoke is coming in from Hewitt-Coleman, about 100 kilometers to the west of where we are. The rain is beginning to come down now, so I'm hoping it'll put those fires down in Hewitt-Coleman, Tsitsikamma way, down under control. But the wind was very strong earlier this morning, blowing the smoke in. And some people ask me, but what is this all about? Living out in this countryside where there's always this impending threat. Either there's a veld fire about to burn your house down. My mother and sister were evacuated from their little farm in wilderness just last week because the fires were coming right up to their doorstep. But people ask, why live like that? Why live with the threat of criminals wanting to break down your house and steal your stuff? Why do that? Why not just live in a flat in town on the 24th floor of some apartment complex, paying your rent to some landlord that you never meet and never get to know? Sure, I'm not judging anybody that lives like that. I'm just trying to answer the question, perhaps even to myself. What is it about living like this, closer to the natural order of things, closer to perhaps the answer is living closer to an environment where we come to realize, we become conscious that in fact life is not a broad, huge highway where everything is guaranteed for us, where you flick a switch and everything switches on, or you flick another switch and everything goes off and everything arrives by Mr. Delivery and nothing ever goes wrong. The illusion is created that life is stable and nothing can go wrong. The illusion can be created if you've got a nice cushy job working in a bank, or if you never feel the threat of losing your income, you never feel the threat of ever being hungry or ever being sad or ever being cold or ever being wet. Sure, but that's an illusion. That's an illusion. Nassim Taleb speaks about the things that go wrong in our lives are like black swans. He uses the word black swans because it's something that nobody has ever seen before. Nobody knew existed. Those are the things. So we're prepared rather to live our lives in such a way as to believe that everything we look around us is a wondrous miracle, a beautiful thing that we must appreciate every day, because just tomorrow some shit can go down that makes it all go away. Some black swan can appear on the horizon that changes everything. And the small little reminders that we have here every day, whether it's a huge forest fire or criminals trying to break down our door, just helps us to remember that things aren't as they seem. Things aren't peaceful. Things aren't guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed at all. Everything is up for grabs, and everything must be appreciated every single day. That's perhaps why it's a little bit better here to feel the hard stones under our feet, to hear the wind rattling in the window at night, to watch the chickens get eaten by Tankar, the Great Dane. Things go wrong. Things happen. Let's not cotton wool our lives to such an extent to make us believe the lie that nothing can ever go wrong, because it is a lie, and it is a lie that causes us not to prepare ourselves, not to ready ourselves, not to have the physical skill and the mental agility to adjust to a situation that quite likely, probably, definitely will happen either in our lifetimes, either tomorrow or next week, we don't know. But any situation that makes us soft, that turns us into somebody that doesn't want to look after our bodies and our minds and our families and get them ready for stuff that could happen, that's a mistaken lifestyle. And I prefer not to participate in that. This is Tim Hewitt-Coleman, building freedom out.